You're watching Herald Now. I'm Michael Morrow. Great to have you with us this morning. Former tennis world number one Naomi Osaka has announced that she's returning to Auckland this summer to play in the ASB Classic.
Having a strong start in Auckland would be really important for building the year and heading into the Australian Open. I think last year I did pretty well. Of course, I had to retire in the finals, but I think it definitely gave me a lot of confidence going into Melbourne. The biggest lessons and highlights I'll carry into the next year, obviously coming off of a really strong US swing and doing well in the US Open, but I think the whole year has been filled with really great lessons. Playing with Maltese was definitely, I guess, a dream come true for me. I watched him a lot when I was a kid, and I think, he's one of the most entertaining tennis players. I really love knowing that I'm competing against the best players in the world.
It's former world number one Naomi Osaka, and joining me now is ASB Classic Tournament Director Nico Lamprin. So how big a deal is it to have Naomi confirmed as coming back?
It's a great deal for us. Naomi is probably one of the two biggest stars in tennis at the moment, outside of Coco Gauff. So for us to be able to bring her back to Auckland one more year, it's a bit of an achievement.
Yeah, so how did you achieve that?
It's all a matter of timing, I would say. We had some early discussions after the good run that she had in Auckland this year, and she was really keen to come back. Obviously, things changed a little bit after the great run that she had in the US Open last August. But I think altogether we put a strong proposal to her, and that was enough to get it across the line.
So you've been on the phone or bashing out emails in the middle of the night?
I've been in contact with the team for the last 6 months.
Yeah, right.
We wanted to make sure that she understands she was our number one priority, and she was key for us.
Oh, well, fantastic. It's really good news. I mean, she's had some time off to have a baby. Well, how's she been on the court?
It was a long process to get back after the pregnancy. She first came to Auckland this year. She was outside of the top 50. And she was kind of struggling to find a rhythm and a form again. And then she changed coaches at the end of July. And then since then, she's been on a roll. She played the final in Montreal, and she was in the semis of the US Open. And she's clearly back to a top level right now.
There's lots of tennis tournaments around the world. What is it about the ASB Classic you think that makes these top players want to come down here?
I think the ASB Classic is a very unique tournament, a very special atmosphere. The fans are really close to the action, but also it's all the attention that we bring to the players. We very much look after it. We want to make sure they have the best conditions on court, but also outside, and that they can make the most of it while they are in New Zealand.
Have you got any more big names coming or announcements in the pipeline, Nico?
Yeah, so we've mostly focused on the women's draw for now. Soon we'll start announcing some of the men's. I can tell you today that there will be a top 10 player and probably one or two top 20 male player to be announced in the next few weeks.
Okay. Nico Lamprin, thank you so much for joining us on Herald Now this morning. Thanks very much for your time. We're going to go to a short break.